Hello, my Definitely Curates here, and welcome back to another video. Here is my drawing. This is the reference I am using for it. I found it on Pinterest, and that's where I found a lot of my reference poses. And since my RA likes idol groups, I was like, you know what? Let's do that. That seems like fun to design some idol outfits. Who am I gonna draw though? Hazbin Hotel. Why? Because am kind of obsessed with Hazbin Hotel. I did put it in because I had to learn how to make the boxes look right for shoot, what's it called? Perspective, because I'm not great at perspective and this challenged my perspective, but I did try. I also darkened a lot of my sketch things because you couldn't see the actual sketch otherwise. So just keep that in mind. It will become very bright when we get to the coloring stage. And I am sorry for that. That is just the way I did it. I did not realize my sketch layers were so opaque. So now I am going to start the actual designing of her outfit. As you guys can see, those are all the references. I searched up Magical Girl because I couldn't remember what to actually search. It's Japanese Idol. That's what you search. And those other ones were the main ones I used for her, for Emily's outfit design. So I guess a bit about it. So we've got Emily in the middle because color scheming, and then Charlie and Vaggie on the sides. If you guys know me, I do a lot of just picking colors from their reference. I will have a reference of the character that I can just copy from for the colors. So that's what I did. I added a few colors for like Charlie and Vaggie, but I think Emily, I just kind of used the colors from her actual color scheme. And then also, I didn't think I was going to actually record and post this, but I am now because I'm actually proud of it. So sorry about the weird camera viewing and how it just gets big and small and changes and all that stuff. I tried to just kind of zoom in on the one character I was working on so you guys could focus in on that one character and actually see stuff because, you know, that's what I decided to do because I didn't decide to record it first. So I just decided today that I wanted to keep it, and I realized that, you know what? I'm out of videos because school's been busy and I need to actually upload something for 2 weeks from now. So I need to get something made quickly. So yeah, sorry about that, guys, but you're gonna deal with this because of that. Also, so when it comes to Emily and Vaggie, I really, and I guess Charlie too, I didn't know whether I wanted to make these guys humans for this or angels because there is a bunch of theories that would change some of the anatomy in these characters. Like, I mean, if they're human, obviously they wouldn't have wings. And I frankly did not want to draw wings, so I didn't. I just decided no wings. We're not doing wings. I hate wings. I'm not drawing wings. Um, However, some of the other things were noses. None of their demons or angels really have noses unless it's like animal noses and ears. Ears are a theory within the fandom of like you're not dead, you're a human if you have ears. But so they don't have ears, but I did give them noses because I felt like Emily and Vaggie just kind of looked weird without noses. As you can see, I did add the noses to them. Um, yeah, lighting was different for this. Normally I do it from one side and then I do it from the other, but this time I was doing a top-down lighting because like spotlights. So we'll see. I'm actually pretty proud of this. I said that before. I like the way this one turned out. I had fun with it. Like I said, I still kept to their true colors. So their eyes, none of their scleras are white. Is that the white part of your eye, sclera? I think so. Maybe, possibly. Anyway, yeah, that was me testing out brushes because for Charlie's, I added a texture, and then I realized I kind of want to add a texture to each character. Um, and since her and Vaggie are angels, they get some feathers. Vaggie's is very light. Hers is a bit more prominent, and Charlie's is the most prominent because hers was actually thought of to begin with. So yeah, I don't know what else to talk about for Emily. I think that yeah, that was her. That was Emily. We'll get over to Charlie now. So Charlie is on the left side because in the pose this was the one that looked like she was reaching out to say hello, welcome, and I felt like that was very much Charlie. So that's what I did. I also tried different hiding. Not sure how well it came across, but I tried it. And then those are the two main references I used. They were the most circus like, and a lot of people have when they redesign Hazbin Hotel characters, they My computer just shut off. Sorry, I got very confused there. Anyway, when people redesign Hazbin Hotel characters, they typically will do a like circus theming for it because clearly there's a lot of circus theming. So I definitely went the circus theming route for Charlie because why not? I love a good circus. I absolutely you know what I haven't been to a circus in years. I think I maybe went when I was like 4 or 3. I can't remember one at all, but I do remember having one of those books that were weird where like if you flip it a specific way, it'll be colored, and then if you flip it the other way, it'll be uncolored or blank or whatever. So I did try. I do love circuses. I just haven't been able to go to one in a long time, and that kind of saddens me. I want to go to a circus again. I don't know where to find them, but I want to go to one. And I draw a lot of characters, or design a lot of characters, or think of a lot of characters that are very much inspired by circuses. It may not look like it, but there are a lot of them that have circus backgrounds. Anyway, yeah, Charlie has a nose, and she looked weird without a nose too. She's kind of my main. Actually, no. Emily was the easiest, minus the fact of whether or not to get her nose in. Charlie that's questionable. We worked on her though. We figured it out. We figured out what we wanted to do. We used a lot of snake motifs because Lucifer's her dad. She's a goat, but like I said, it's also theorized that she has like goat hooves as her feet. So I just kind of didn't give them to her. I thought about it for a second, and you'll see me go through and try to make her feet smaller. And then I decided I didn't like it, and I was gonna make them human. Except she's gonna have a goat nose because I like that nose on her. And I can do what I want when I want because this is my art. And with your art, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, that's going to be what I'm living with now. Um So she's got a little clip-in horn though, so that we can still kind of keep her devilish persona because she's still a devil demon child. But at the same time, their skins are still the same color as their character, except for Charlie's. I did slightly change hers because I didn't want it to be pure white, and that is something you will notice with Charlie throughout. As you can see, with a lot of colors, I've talked about this before. With a lot of colors, light colors, I will do a random color and then just lock it and change it. But for Charlie, I did change the color, and then I felt like this skin color that I gave her right now looks too human. So I am gonna go through and change it later. I don't know when, but I felt like it looked too human, so I do go in and change it. And then I felt like it looked too gray, so it did kind of become lighter. I don't remember what I ended up doing fully in the end for her outfit because I kind of just hoped for the best with her. Yeah, that's because her skin, it's really hard to do any shading and lighting the way I do it if it's just a pure white or a pure black. But honestly, right up against that white background, it really stands out when it's not just a pure white, or when it's not a pure white or pure black. So yeah, Charlie's skin color is the only one that's not just directly eye dropped from the thing because it was pure white. I also gave her tights on her pants, so that kind of threw me off as well. But yeah, as you can see, I also added more yellow to her outfit because I know a big complaint is there's too much red for her character design. So I added some more yellow because I felt like, well, it's from her eyes. It's her sclera, so I just took her sclera color. That's what a lot of their accent colors are, is their sclera. Um, However, earlier I also felt like there was not enough black, so I did change some of the red, and that's why her gloves and shoes are black. And we know we ramble about all sorts of things here. So, are we that surprised that this makes no sense? Now we're on to Vaggie, and she was my hardest actual designing character-wise. Um, you know what? I didn't struggle as much with her pose, but it does look like I struggled. I feel like it really looks like I struggled a lot because I am changing a lot. But Emily was the hardest in the way of that character, that posing. Her Vaggie's was the ultimate character design because this is my problem with the third character. I always use my favorite outfits that I like, so I have no inspiration for them. Also, Vaggie, I don't really have a lot of motifs that I was kind of going off of. With Emily, I was very much focusing on like the wings and trying to make her things still look like she had the wings. And then Charlie, circus, and then Vaggie, it was like, do I do the wings? Because then she's going to be the same as Emily, but she's on the edge. So we kind of need that difference in them and stuff. But That first one I showed for a split second, those were what I first was using as her reference pose, her reference outfit. The second one was the one that I more so ended up taking inspiration from. I wanted to do something different, um, but I think it ended up very similar to those second ones. That first one was really quick, though. Sorry about that. It's a bunch of blue dresses. If you guys want to pause and look back at it, you can pause and look back at it. But yeah, as you can see from that blue one, they had a lot more asymmetrical designs, and I was like, okay, let's try that. I tried to still get her wings across with those little loopy things, and then I felt like it was plain, so I was trying to add some designs, and that's like what was at her socks, and then I got rid of it because I hated it. So then I tried something else, another asymmetric design, kind of bringing that shirt down, bringing in the loopies again because the wings that she has, and then I still hated it. So then we're gonna bring in the loopies with her arms, and then we're changing up that whole shirt style. We're still gonna give her those side loopies for the wing designs, and I liked this one. This was my favorite. This is the one I end up going with because I think it actually looks decent. And this is me adding a purple as the outline rather than a black. Yeah, I typically will do purple gradient as the outline, but I start with a black one just so that, well, a dark gray, technically a really dark gray, almost black, but it's not pure black. Anyway, that's besides the point. Yeah, so I guess that's basically all I wanted to say for these actual characters. Oh, wait, no, yeah, Vaggie. Originally she had both eyes, and then I got rid of it because I was like, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Are they human? Are they demons? Who knows? We're gonna give her eye patch back though, because that's a part of her character. So she'll get her X back. Once again, her skin color is color dropping. Her colors, for the most part, are color dropping from somewhere in her character design. She doesn't have true blacks. She has like dark purples, is what they all were, which was kind of nice. I don't like that true black. Now that I'm done with all that, I guess it's time for me to just talk to you guys. So yay, which is not much time. But yeah, I needed something to post in 2 weeks because I have not had time to edit. Hopefully I will have time over winter break because I am getting there. But man, guys, I got a job. And because it's Christmas time, whew, I am working so many hours. My time is basically school, work, and that is all I've got. Homework. I have no time for really anything else, um, except for the one day I do when I typically will just watch anime because my sister introduced me to a new anime and then I get addicted. So yeah, that's what happens. Um, it's been fun though, and I just need to get some more backlogs of videos edited, and I liked this, so I decided to do it. I've also kind of finished all of my easy editing stuff. So this takes me a couple hours to edit, whereas my YouTube video, my gameplay ones take me like 12 hours because at least right now I have my Minecraft ones, which are like 6 hours long of recording, so it's a lot longer to edit. Right now I'm doing her feather design, which is lighter on her, so you can't see it as much. Anyway, this is our final design. So yeah, there wasn't as much as me talking about myself. I actually had stuff to talk about with this piece, I guess. Wow, look at me go, talking about my art. That's something people should do more often. Well, I should do more often in these things. Anyway, look at it. This is our background. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed my rambling. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys!